And welcome to the first ever Straight from the Couch. And who better to kick off this feature off than Arina Bush herself. Arina, summer's officially over. It's the beginning of a brand new season. Are you happy about that?
Verskriklik.
Why, don't you like summer?
Nee, ek hou van die tussenin seisoene, jou herfs, jou lente. Is baie beter.
Oh, because you don't like it not too hot, but not too cold.
Ja, ek wil nie te warm, ek wil nie te koud kry nie. So as dit tussenin is, ek 100% reg daarmee.
Okay, and goodbye mosquitoes.
Ja.
But in any case, okay, so I want to chat to you about, and it might tramp on a lot of toes, okay, but I want to use this feature to educate. Okay, so we're going to talk about inviting someone home for a cup of coffee. Sometimes a woman will invite a guy innocently, she doesn't mean anything by it, for a cup of coffee. Do you think it's important that she let him know, listen, we're just friends, so we're just going to have a cup of coffee, don't have any expectations?
Ja, dis 'n moeilike omstandighede daai. Ek sal vir jou sê ek weet nie of ek die soos hulle sê guts het om 'n man te vra om by my koffie te kom drink nie. Ek sal dalk eers eerder vir hom sê as ek nou regtig so baie graag saam met hom wil koffie drink, sê kom ons gaan drink by 'n koffiewinkel koffie. Dan weet ek is redelik veilig.
Okay, when you say you don't want to invite him because it's safer not to invite him home. What do you mean by safer? Do you think he's going to make a move and then it's going to be awkward?
Nee, ek dink net dat 'n man sal dink, ja, dit is hierdie vrou nooi my vir koffie, miskien is dit nou nie, sy hou dalk baie van my.
Oh.
En dis nou nie die indruk wat 'n mens wil skep nie, veral as dit onskuldig is.
Well, I'm going to tell you as a man, speaking on behalf of all men, like literally we had a meeting. If a woman invites a guy over for coffee, he's always thinking, oh yeah, she likes me. He thinks that there's a chance, more especially if she lives alone. So you're right with that one. If you invite for coffee, I feel as a guy, you should let me know that it's just friends. But now the thing is, how do you let a guy know? Isn't it like weird to come out like, if you invite someone for coffee, he might take offense if you say, listen, I'm just friends, I don't want nothing, I'm not expecting anything. Like, what's a nice way to tell a guy, listen, we're gonna have coffee, but just as friends?
Dis 'n baie moeilike situasie. Ek weet nie, dis hoekom ek maar liewe by die koffiewinkel sal. As ou by die koffiewinkel, dan weet ek, jy weet, daar's perke, jy weet, jy wil nie 'n verkeerde indruk skep nie.
Okay, you sound like you don't have much experience when it comes to inviting men over for coffee. So I'm going to ask you straight out, be honest, have you ever invited any man over for a cup of coffee?
Nee, ek het nie. Dis hoekom ek nie soveel weet daarvan nie, jy weet.
So you have never invited any man over for coffee?
Nee, wat ek van kan onthou nie. Nee, ek dink ek het nie die guts om dit te doen nie.
Okay. Do men invite themselves over to your house for coffee? Do men ever say to you, hi Arina, maybe I should come have coffee at your house sometime?
Nee, ek het dit nog nie ondervind nie, maar ek sal baie bekommerd raak as iemand dit vir my sê. Jy weet, dan sal ek, ek moet versigtig wees hierso, jy weet.
Okay, but I've read some WhatsApps in studio where men invite themselves over to your house, where they say, hi Arina, I'd love to come visit you at your house. I've read messages like that in studio, so you're not telling the truth.
Ja.
So how do you react when I see how you react, but for those listening, how do you react when the men invite themselves over to your house, like I've seen them do on the studio WhatsApp line?
Goed, ek sal vir jou sê dit het my baie ongemaklik laat voel.
There we go.
En ja, jy sal sien ook, ek het dit glad nie geantwoord op daai vraag toe die persoon het vir my stuur nie. So ek bly net stil. Probeer, ja nee, ek skrik nogal en dan raak ek bekommerd en ja, dan probeer ek die hele gesprek ignoreer dan.
Okay, so if men invite themselves over to your house, then you just don't answer, which is it's less awkward than saying no.
Ja, ek bedoel as hulle begin vra, ja, jy weet as hulle begin vra, is jy getroud, is jy dit dis ook
Well, then you're like, I know where this is going.
ja, nee, dan ek begin net in stilte verdwyn, jy weet. Geen antwoord op dit nie.
Okay, well, as a guy, I think it's important. If a woman invites me to her house, she must let me know that it's as friends. And the best way to do that is just use the word friends somewhere in the conversation. So if you invite me to your house, say something like, a girl can never have too many friends. The minute us men hear the word friends, we're like, friend zone. So like, you don't have to come out and say, listen, we're just friends. You just say like, can never have too many friends in life. I always invite friends over to my house. Something like that, that'll make a guy like, oh. Then if he really wants friendship with you, he might still come. And if he thinks he's only going to get friendship and he doesn't want to come, you know what? It's better. It's better him not coming when he wanted something from you.
Ek dink jy het 'n goeie punt daar beet. Solank jy daai vriende gebruik. Jy weet ek dink dit sit baie mense af, dan kry jy eintlik die boodskap.
For the record, us men hate that word friends. We hate that word friend because friend means we're going to listen to all your emotions and listen to all your stories and we're not going to get any action.
Presies. En dis ja, jy wil veilig wees.
Yeah, but you know what I must say? You know how ladies always say, oh, I'm waiting for the perfect man. Lady, he's been waiting in the friend zone for all this time. That's where the perfect man is, right?
Ja, jy's reg.
Okay, so your advice when it comes to coffee is don't invite them home, rather do it in a public place.
Ja, as jy jouself wil jou kans veilig hou en nie verkeerde indruk skep nie, dan is dit beter om te sê, hoorie, maar kom ons gaan drink bietjie by daai plek 'n koffietjie of so. Dan klink dit redelik vrienderig. Jy weet nie. Ja, jy verstaan wat ek bedoel. Dan is jy redelik veilig.
And the other thing I also would suggest is if you do invite him home, make it clear that you don't have any expectations. I think it's only fair. And I'm speaking on behalf of all men. All men are like high-fiving me right now. Make it clear. And then the other thing I would suggest is, and what do you think about this? If you're going to invite someone for coffee and you don't want him to think it's a date, should you do it during the week or should you do it during the weekend?
Ek dink in die week.
Okay, so like having drinks on a weekend says date. It means like, hey, this is a date. Unofficially.
Jy weet jy het my nou vas hierso, laat ek nie weet wat te sê nie. Ek kan net sê, jy weet, probeer jouself, en nou mense verskil van mekaar en elke vrou verskil van mekaar en elkeen het sy eie opinie oor goed. Wat ek net te sê is, as jy nie in iets betrokke wil raak nie, hou dit veilig.
Okay, so Arina's advice is if you want to have coffee, do it in a public place because that gives a different message. And number 2, do it like on a Tuesday. Not a Friday or Saturday night. Friday and Saturday night says date night. Like on a Tuesday afternoon.
Ja, maar as dit in die week is, dan kan dit vinnig verby wees, jy weet.
And it sounds formal and you know.
Ja, jy eers by die naweek storie begin, ja.
Okay, so that's straight from the couch. Arina Borsha puts her on the spot a lot, but that's what we do. So I hope that we've learned something from this, but let's talk about it. 076 549 0920. How do you feel about the topic?